This is Dr. LeBauer with LeBauer Physical Therapy. Today I'm going to show you a stability and motor control exercise for after you do some mobility work, whether it's with a ball, a roller, something like that. So this is a Turkish Get Up variation. It's not really a variation. It's part of the Turkish Get Up, and we're using it to create mobility and stability. Part of the problem sometimes is that your body just doesn't move very well. And then sometimes you have a motor control problem where passively your body moves well, but actively you can't access the whole range of motion. So this is an exercise you can use when you're having like a shoulder issue or a hip or both. Maybe you've used your roller. You spend like 30 seconds to a minute, maybe two, into some nice spots in your hip. Or you get it right into your shoulder, lat. There's a couple little rotator cuff spots here that are pretty juicy. And you would spend a few minutes breathing into that. I've got another video on how to use a rumble roller. They're really awesome. I have a video on using Theracane as well. Check the link in the description for those videos. Maybe they'll pop up here on the screen. But after you do that, we need to now do some stability. We want to load the joints. One of the great ways to load the joints is with kettlebells. So I'm going to take a somewhat light kettlebell. This one is 12 kilograms. You can do this with, which is about, 16 pounds, 18 pounds. You can do it with a smaller 10-pound kettlebell. What you're going to do with the kettlebell is you're going to have it here. We're going to start on our side, grab it, don't wear a watch, roll on your back. I'm going to press the kettlebell up. And then what I'm going to do is lower my left leg down. And this would be an exercise for the right shoulder or left hip. So one of the variations is to raise your leg. Now this is great. This variation is great to activate your core, and you can get more hip flexion here. And if you're having trouble touching your toes, this is a great one to work on. What we're going to do here is a rotation. So I'm going to rotate my toes and my hands in and out. I'm working on my rotator cuff and my rotator cuff of the hip, your hip rotators and internal rotators. And then when my shoulder gets tired, I'm going to pull it down, roll to the side. I'll do the other side so you can see. Roll on your back, press. First variation is like a hip flexion variation. Because what happens here is the kettlebell triggers my core to engage. I can get more here. Let's see if we... It's not really my problem, but it makes it a lot easier. So what I'm teaching today is we're going to rotate here, and you can do the arm at the same time. Like that. I'm going to turn this way, show you just from the side. Rotate. Maybe 3 to 5 rotations on each side, 2 to 3 times. See if that improves your symptoms or mobility. It shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't be sharp shooting pain, no pinching. It should feel good. It should feel like you're getting tired, like maybe the muscles are a little shaky. It's all good. If at any time something doesn't feel right, you have my permission to stop. If it makes it worse or makes it better, we know we're in the right spot, but just because it made it worse doesn't mean that this isn't working. This might be the wrong dosage or the wrong exercise. Think of exercise as medicine. We need to get the right medicine in the right dosage and then the right frequency. If it makes it better, great, try it again. But just because this makes it better doesn't mean that there's something else that you might not need to improve how your body moves. So those are 2 signs that physical therapy is right for you. Then the third option is nothing changes. And if nothing changes, this does nothing, it just means it's not the right corrective exercise for you at this time. And all 3 cases, if you have questions, we need to get you in for a total body diagnostic. We can do that here in our clinic. If you don't live in Greensboro, North Carolina, maybe there's someone nearby that can help you. You can always shoot us a message through Instagram at LeBauer PT. It's LeBauer Physical Therapy. Or just Google us. You'll find us. Comment below, let me know how this helped, let me know what other questions you have, and we'll see you on the next video.